Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, right hand comes inside your left foot. Roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Then step your left foot back for Vashisthasana. Hey friends, welcome to class. I'm Emir and today I'm going to guide you through a morning Vinyasa yoga practice. I hope you enjoy it, and when you're ready, please meet me in a comfortable seated position with closed eyes. We'll begin today's practice with a few moments of silence to settle in and tune into our breath. You can keep your eyes closed or you can blink them open now. Then please interlace your hands, reach your arms overhead with your palms facing up. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, bend over to the right. Breathe into your left side body. Inhale as you come back through center. Exhale, bend over to the left. Inhale, come back through center. Then reach your hands to the back right corner of your mat for a slight back bend. Come back through center. Then reach your hands to the back left corner of your mat. Please come back through center. Then release your hands and meet me in tabletop pose with your toes tucked under. Stack your shoulders above your wrists and your hips above your knees. Then start to make circles over your wrists in one direction. Change directions. Then come back to neutral. Point your fingertips to the long edges of your mat. Shift forward and back. Now point your fingertips to your knees. Shift forward and back. Please come onto your heels and shake out your hands. Then let's all meet in tabletop pose once more, but this time with toes untucked. Then inhale, drop your tummy, gaze forward for cow. Exhale, round into your upper back. Press your mat away from you. Tuck your chin to your chest for cat. Inhale, drop your tummy, gaze forward for cow. Exhale, round into your upper back. Press your hands into your mat and tuck your chin to your chest, cat. Do 3 more just like that. After your 3rd round, let's meet in tabletop pose once more. Then tuck your toes under and send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Bring some movement to your dog if it feels good. And breathe. Let's all meet in a static downward dog. Then inhale, ripple forward to high plank. Retract your shoulder blades, bring them closer together. You'll notice that your torso comes closer to your mat. Then protract your shoulder blades, spread them apart. Round your upper back. Then send your hips up for downward dog. Inhale, ripple forward for high plank. Retract your shoulder blades, bring them closer together. Protract your shoulder blades, spread them further apart, round your upper back. Then send your hips up for downward dog. Please do 3 more on your own. After your 3rd round, let's all meet back in a static downward dog. Then walk your feet behind your hands. And slowly, 1 vertebra at a time, rise to Tadasana, mountain pose. Now we'll begin with our heat building sequence. Please inhale, reach your arms overhead, palms touch, gaze at your thumbs. Exhale, dive down. Inhale for halfway lift, lengthen your spine, gaze to the horizon. Exhale, step your feet back for high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower your tummy to your mat, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your heart for cobra. Exhale, downward dog. On an inhale, please step your feet behind your hands for halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms overhead for Utkatasana chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, step or float your feet back to Chaturanga. Inhale, take your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Reach your right leg up and back on an inhale. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands for Warrior One. In your Warrior One, ensure that your back heel is flat on your mat. Ground down through the outer edge of your back foot and draw your right hip back and your left hip forward. Exhale, hands come down to your mat for Chaturanga. Inhale for Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, Downward Dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot forward for Warrior One. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step or float your feet behind your hands for halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale for chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. Good job. Now shift your weight into your left foot. Extend your right leg. Floint your foot. So that means you're pointing your foot and flexing your toes. Then reach your arms overhead. One-legged Tadasana. In your one-legged Tadasana, stack your left hip over your left knee and your knee over your heel. Now extend your right leg back. Reach your arms forward for warrior three. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Please do 3 more on your own. Let's all meet back in one-legged Tadasana. Then extend your right leg back for warrior three once more. And let's hold. Preparing for half moon, stack your right hip over your left. Right hand reaches up, left fingertips come down. Stay here, or you can challenge yourself by lifting your torso until your fingertips hover off your mat. I'll keep my fingertips down because I'm on a bit of a slope here. Stay in half moon, or take Chapasana by grabbing your right ankle with your right hand and kicking your foot away from you. Release your right ankle if you're in Chapasana. Let's all meet back in half moon. Then lower your right foot to the back of your mat. Move slowly. Once you get there, take Skandasana to the right. Then please press yourself up to Warrior 2 on an inhale. In your Warrior 2, ground down through the outer edge of your back foot. Draw your heels in towards one another to activate the inner line of your legs. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and gaze over your left middle finger. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, right hand comes inside your left foot. Roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Then step your left foot back for inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, right hand comes inside your left foot. Roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Then step your left foot back for Vashisthasana. Now please lower your left hand for high plank. In your high plank, evenly distribute your weight throughout your feet. Externally rotate your upper arms so your biceps are facing forward. Press into your mat to round into your upper back and tuck your tailbone under to engage your core. Now draw your right knee to your right tricep. Send it over to your left tricep. Come back to your right tricep. Bend into your elbows for chaturanga. Press yourself back up. Extend your right leg for high plank. Then send your hips up for downward dog. On your next inhale, please gaze forward. Then step your feet outside your hands for Malasana Yogi Squat. You can either rest your fingertips on your mat, or if it feels good, you can bring your knees or your elbows inside your knees and your hands to your heart. Either way, please use your breath to relax deeper into the pose. Now let's all place our hands down onto our mat. Create a strong foundation. Then set your knees onto your upper triceps. Shift more weight into your hands. Then float one foot and then the other for crow pose. Stay here if this is enough, or if it's part of your hands, if it's part of your practice, you can press yourself up into a handstand. And let's all slowly meet back in Malasana. Then rise to Tadasana. Great job. Let's continue with the other side. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, dive down. Inhale for halfway lifts. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, take your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step or float to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms overhead for Utkatasana chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale for halfway lifts. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Reach your right leg up and back. Step your right foot between your hands for warrior one. Exhale, hands come down for chaturanga. Inhale, take your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Step or float your feet behind your hands on an inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale for chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. Great job. Now shift your weight into your right foot. Extend your left leg, floint your foot, and reach your arms overhead. Now extend your left leg back, reach your arms forward for warrior three. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, Warrior 3. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Do 3 more on your own. Let's all meet in one-legged Tadasana. Then extend your left leg back for Warrior 3 once more. We'll hold here for about 3 breaths. Then stack your left hip over your right. Left arm reaches overhead. Right hand comes down for half moon. Stay here or take Chapasana by grabbing your left ankle with your left hand and kicking your foot away from you. Let's all meet back in half moon. Then slowly lower your left foot to the back of your mat for Skandasana. Then press yourself up to Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, left hand comes inside your right foot. Roll onto the outer edge of your left foot. Step your right foot back. Fascisthasana. Great job. Let's all meet in high plank. Then draw your left knee to your left tricep. Come over to your right tricep. Come back to your left tricep. Bend into your elbows for chaturanga. Press yourself back up. Extend your left foot for high plank once more. Then send your hips up and back for downward dog. On your next inhale, step your feet outside your hands for Malasana Yogi Squat. Stay here or join me in crow pose by bringing your hands to your mat. Create a strong foundation. Then bring your knees to your triceps. Shift your weight into your hands. Then lift one foot and then the other. Stay here or feel free to experiment with handstand. Great job. Let's all meet back in Malasana. Then rise to Tadasana. Now please meet me in the middle of your mat. Then lift your heels, lean back, and slowly lower your knees to your mat. Move as slow as you can Once you get there, bring your hands to the back of your legs, engage your quads, press your hips forward and gaze up for Ustrasana camel pose. If you feel any discomfort in your low back, then please engage your quads even more. And if you still feel discomfort, then take the less intense variation of camel by bringing your hands to your low back with your fingertips facing down. We're here for 2 or so more breaths. Make them good. Exhale, release. Lower your butt to your mat. I'll turn to face you. Then please extend your right leg away. Bring the sole of your left foot inside your right thigh. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Janu Shirshasana. Please press yourself up on an inhale. Then set your left ankle onto your right thigh. Bend into your right leg. Then try to stack your left knee directly above your right. It's perfectly fine if they're not perfectly aligned. Mine aren't either. Just try to go deep enough so that you feel a stretch in your outer glutes. Once you're all set up, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Good job. Please press yourself back up. Then bring the sole of your left foot to your mat. Left hand comes behind you. Inhale, reach your right arm overhead. Exhale, right elbow comes outside your left knee. 4, seated twist. Lengthen your spine on each inhale. Twist on each exhale. Great job. Release. Let's take a quick counter stretch or counter twist to the right. And release. Let's do the other side. Please extend your right leg away from you or your left leg away from you. Sole of your right foot comes inside your left thigh. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Press yourself back up on an inhale. Then set your right ankle onto your left thigh. Bend into your left leg. Try to stack your right knee directly over your left. Again, it's completely fine if they're not perfectly aligned, as long as you feel a good sensation in your hips. Now please inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Please inhale to rise, then set the sole of your right foot onto your mat. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale, reach your left arm overhead. Exhale, hook your left elbow outside your right knee and twist. Release. Take a quick counter twist to the left. Then please extend both legs out ahead of you. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Release the fold on an inhale. Then slowly lower your back to your mat. Once you get there, hug your knees into your chest. Give your legs a big squeeze. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go for Savasana.
Good. I told John, I knew it'd be cool. I wore a black shirt. But this morning was overcast and that. So how far into your 3-month stay are you? Okay, that's great. Okay. And you're in southern Spain, right? Oh yeah, seventh place. Yeah, sure. They did a Ryder Cup, didn't they? Yeah. Fred and Stephanie. Alicia. They, oh, that's the Elvira. Yeah, they call her Elvira. She was an evil person. Yeah. Oh yeah. Was she like a cop? Oh, like yeah. She was what? She was what? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. And Steph.
Please start to bring some movement to your fingers and your feet. Reach your arms behind you. Take a big good morning stretch. roll over onto one side. Keep your eyes closed and press yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Then please bring your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra. Lower your forehead to your fingertips to connect your head to your heart. And take a moment with me here to cultivate a sense of gratitude. Gratitude for your strong and healthy body. Gratitude for yourself, for having done something kind for yourself today. And gratitude to be alive. Now rub your palms together to create some heat. Place your palms over your eyes. Blink open your eyes and lower your hands. Thank you, friends, for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed the practice, and if you did, please like the video and leave a comment down below. And if you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. I would really appreciate it. Have an incredible day further. I hope to see you here again soon. Namaste.